I have been a donor twice now with Altrui, and I already have 2 children of my own, so I've done my family growing, if you like. And I do know a couple of people within my circle of friends who haven't been able to naturally conceive themselves for various reasons, or have had to go to adoption as opposed to egg donation. And for me, to know what I experience every day with my children, to imagine that would never happen, I can't. So I'm really well aware of how blessed I am in the situation that I'm in. And I always say, and it probably sounds really, just sort of blasé, but I'm not using mine anymore, so somebody else may as well. And that really is the way I look at it. I think if I can give that to somebody else, that they can use something that it's like there's nothing that I'm going to do with them, and then they can get something that I have, then I just think that's huge. So I contacted Altrui. I actually found them on Facebook and spoke to one of the ladies on the team who gave me so much information. It was absolutely fantastic, and I knew straight away that that's what I wanted to do. So I filled a form out, and I thought, I'll probably not hear anything for ages, and they were fantastic. They were always on the phone. I've built really, really good relationships, I think, with everybody at Altrui. It's like another person. If you've got a problem in your personal life, you go, oh, by the way, and they're great. They really, really are. So I'm really grateful for the support that I get from them as a team. They've always given me every piece of information I needed. Right down to they'll deal with the clinic for me if I've got any problems there, which generally I haven't had. I've had a problem with my personal doctor that I couldn't get enough information across, but I didn't have to deal with that either. Alison sorted that for me as well. When it came to the clinic, I think the first time I did egg donation, it's a slightly longer process, only because you go, I think you have to deal with you speak to a counsellor, and you have to have all the tests to make sure that you're healthy and there's nothing in your past or your family or anything like that. And then, so you end up with like a full day there. But then after that, it's just scans, tests, more scans, a few more scans, and donation. And it's just so simple. There's probably for the last couple of weeks, I think I was down there every other day. But apart from that, it didn't really massively interfere with my life. There is the level of commitment where we have to sort of say you have to be coming in for all of these scans and that kind of thing. But you know all of that in advance. They give you so much information. Counselling. The first time I did egg donation, I did see the counsellor, who was absolutely fantastic, and made sure that I understood the whole process, right down to, I can't remember what you called it, but you know when the child gets to 18, they have the right to find out who their biological person is. Then they sort of went right into detail with that to make sure I understood that as well, and to know that there was more support going forward if I needed it, which I never have done. Second time round, I didn't feel I needed to see the counsellor, but knew that she was there anyway, should I want to. So that was really, really helpful. When it came to donation, my mum was able to come with me. So she came to the hospital. Was amazing, absolutely amazing. And but right down to they make you feel welcome, they explain everything. When the anaesthetist comes to see you, she's really friendly, and everybody is just so supportive, and it makes a huge difference. And afterwards, they were able to tell me how many eggs were collected, what grades these eggs were. I had no idea that eggs came in grades, but there was like A, B, and C, and then right down to whether the couple were able to conceive or not. Which for me, that's huge. That's all I need to know. After that, great, but I just need to know that it's going to make a difference, and it has made a difference to somebody else.